Alright guys, gonna be doing a little bit of Mountain Maelstrom today on my Guardian, working on that 100%. Let me see here. Alright, there we go. Got everything going, so let's go ahead and move forward. So right this second, I'm in a Discord channel. There's nobody in here with me, which isn't surprising. I'll have a buddy or two that might join us later. Might even put an Xbox party on the stream, just to get some people in here to chat with. Games are always just more fun when you got people to talk to. I think most of you would agree. So what's your favorite class to play, guys? When I started playing back when Guild Wars 2 first came out, my class of choice was heavily the Guardian. And I still like the Guardian, as you can see, but right this second, I'm not playing the Guardian because it's my favorite class or any of that stuff. I'm playing it because it's got the most map completion, and a good friend of mine, the guy that'll probably be stopping by later, he did map completion on 3 tunes in a week. Now, granted, he didn't just start all 3 of those tunes right then and there on the spot, but he completed map completion on 3 tunes in a week, or maybe it was 4 tunes, and what seemed like a week. That being said, I didn't get out a stopwatch and a timer or any of that shit. I didn't follow along to make sure that he wasn't cheating or anything. I'm not really that invested in it, but I can just say that it seemed like in the process of about a week he had 4 tunes that he hit that 100% marker on. And the best part was, in all honesty, I laughed at him so hard for this, and he's not going to like that I'm going to tell you about it, but nah, he'll get over it. So he had 2 characters. His ranger that, in all honesty, if we PvP today, I hope he plays his ranger a little bit. He's really good on his druid ranger. But, sorry, apparently I can't do multiple things at once sometimes. So what was going on is on his ranger, and I want to say it was his elementalist that he was playing on, he got to 95% and he could not move forward. No matter what he did, he couldn't progress any further. And turns out what happened was he'd already done all the maps, he just hadn't completed the cities yet. Like Radissum, the Black Citadel, Lion's Arch, he had to go through and complete them. And he was getting so frustrated because he couldn't figure out what map he needed to work on. It was the cities. So I don't know. Maybe I find that to be funnier than it is, but to have 2 characters that are both ready to have 100% map completion and then not be able to do it because you can't figure out what map to work on next, it's got to be frustrating. And then to find out that it was something as simple as needing to do a city, which is, in all honesty, pretty simple. Cities or towns are really easy to do usually. They don't typically have hearts, and hearts are the annoying part. Well, at least they're annoying for me. Let's see, what are we working today? So I'm in Mount Maelstrom. I've got 11 hearts to do, 6 hero points, 6 vistas, a lot of POIs, 32 wow, that's almost as bad as Lennar Pass. I got most of the waypoints, so it should go by fairly quick today. Looks like I already ran through here with this guy for something. this is the fun part, right? Walking around and pressing the F key repetitively. I mean, if this isn't what Guild Wars 2 is about, what is, right? Excuse me, guys. Give me 1 second. There we go. Anyone out there? Sorry, it's just so quiet. This is the first day that I've had my setup done so that I can actually see chat. I'm really excited about it, and there's nobody in chat today. I had people in chat yesterday. It was mostly family, though. I've been pretty blessed. I've got a really nice family out there. I've got a brother-in-law that, man, he's so much like me. He really is. It's almost scary how much he's like me. And then my sister-in-laws, we don't talk and hang out very often, but when they found out that I was streaming, they both jumped in here real quick to give me some support as well. I'm very blessed. I've got a very nice family, and with the things that have happened in my blood family, not bad stuff. I wasn't abused or alcoholic dad, none of that stuff, but I did lose my mother, my father, and then my sister, all within a very short period of time. It really just, it helped out to have an in-law family that was as great as my family. I probably should have to go and visit with them more often. They're good people. Oh, get this. This will tell you how good of people they are. So when I met my wife, I was so enthusiastic about spending as much time with her as I possibly could. It's one of those sad, soppy stories about falling in love and first sight and this and that. I'm not going to go into all of that. But basically, I took my wife out on a date. This is back before we were married. We'd only known each other for a couple of days when we went out on our first date. But I wanted to make a good impression, so I took her to the nicest theater we had in town and bought her a drink and popcorn and snacks, and afterwards we went out to eat and we drove around town and just kind of talked, and it was actually really romantic, to me at least. That's really kind of how it worked out. But I spent all of my money, long story short, I spent all of my money that I had for that week's bills, gas, food, and all of that on that date. I was just so enthused. I wanted to make such a good impression. 9 years later, I must have made that good impression. But back to the main point. So I had no money. So that particular night, I had a half a tank of gas. So I went ahead and I drove home and I slept in my own bed. Next day I got up, went to work. Standard routine at that point. Now when I got off work, all I could do was think about her. I had to go back and see her. This woman was perfect. She was gonna be my everything, and I knew it literally that quick. It was kind of scary, but I messaged her, hey, you want to go for a drive? We can just go drive around town, talk. Didn't want to tell her that I was poor and I couldn't afford to do anything at that point in time. She was like, yeah, sure, we'll go for a drive. So I picked her up and went around town, and we just drove around. I think we went to KFC just to grab a snack. And when I got done for the night and I went and I dropped her back off at her house, I was at a quarter of a tank. I couldn't afford to make it back to my house. She lived on the south side, I lived on the north side. I couldn't afford to make it back to my apartment and then to make it to work again the next day. So what I did is they were doing some construction over by her parents' house. And I went over and I parked my vehicle in the middle of this empty lot. And I was sleeping in my truck. Now, this might not sound too spectacular to most of you, but at the time I was about 6'2", 6'3", probably 280 to 310 pounds. I mean, I'm a big boy. Ain't no plan about it. And I was in a regular cab 2004 F-150 STX. In short, I'm longer than this truck, like from side to side. I couldn't lay down in it. It's a regular cab truck, so I couldn't put my seat back and relax with the seat back. Stand your ground. I was just kind of stuck in this terrible, uncomfortable position. And the thing that makes this so funny is I wake up to this tapping at my window, this just... I'm like, what the hell's going on? I thought maybe the construction foreman got there. Hey, you need to move along. No, it was her dad. He was going to work, and he was like, man, I think that's the truck that her boyfriend was driving around in. And as he drove by, he seen that I was sleeping in the truck, woke my ass up and told me to go back to their house. Had a bowl of cereal. My future mother-in-law at the time makes me a sack lunch so that I can go to work and have something to eat. When I come home, Stephanie has told her what my favorite food is. Quick quiz. What do you think my favorite food is? If you're relatively close, I'll let you pick the class that I played in my first PvP match. How about that? Granted, I am not good at anything besides Ranger. I'm semi-decent at Guardian. I am terrible at Revenant, but at least I know what the buttons do. But if you get relatively close as to what my favorite food is, I will let you pick what I play first in PvP. Here's a little tip, little hint, to try to make things easier for you. Oh, side note, family members cannot guess this. This doesn't count. No family members. In case there's any of them in there. But my favorite food is a mixture of two. You put two things together in it, and it makes one. And I'm not saying like you put eggs and butter together and now you have... No. I mean you make food A, and then you make food B, and you put A and B together. Like you can have an engine, and you can have a chassis, but you don't have a car until you have them both together. That kind of scenario. Such might. So, here we go. Let's do this real quick. There we go. That no family is going to bite me in the backside. If it turns out my brother-in-law, sister-in-laws are in here, they're going to get on my nerves, calling out answers right and left. But so you're going to play this, you're going to play that, you're going to play this. I've never played that class before. Interesting. It just updated me that a friend of mine is online, but he's not in here. There he is. Oh, and I heard him. So, guys, this counts as family. He does not get to help out. I don't think he's watching the stream, but if he is, he can't put the answer in the chat. It doesn't count. He's a close personal friend, and he knows the answer. Sorry, I didn't want you to give away the answer. I have made a deal with my streamers. If anybody can come close as to guessing what my favorite food is, they get to pick what class I play first in my PvP matches today.
Okay. Give me a second. Let me restart my computer real quick.
Okay, I'll still be here when you get back.
Alright.
Oh, and I died. I spent too much time working on the stream. My apologies, guys. I didn't mean to leave you just hanging there doing nothing.
Maelstrom lives up to its name. The Pact are constantly working to suppress the pandemonium of risen attacks and unscrupulous Nightmare Court activities. Every day is an adventure. Local Skrids share our troubles with the undead and the Nightmare Court. Helping them increases their willingness to help us.
This one, kill. Such might.
I don't see any guesses as of yet. You guys just aren't talkative today. That's fine. I'll give it a little bit longer. Don't worry, if you're trying to go through my streams for previous content, you're not going to find it. I don't know if I've got enough streams to bother with looking through, but have at it, guys. Oh, and I fell to my death.
A traveler looking to lend a helping hand will find a lot to do in these parts.
I'm gonna get this point. It's just a matter of circling the map until you find the entrance.
I'm back.
Oh, hey. Alright, guys. Didn't get the introduction before, but we'll get it now. This is Moose Shacklebolt. No relation whatsoever to the Shacklebolts from the Harry Potter series. None whatsoever. We just call him Moose for short. Hey, Moose.
What's going on?
Working on Mount
Are you
Maelstrom.
doing PvP? Or...
Nah, this is map completion. I'm just letting them guess, and whoever gets it right gets to pick when I do my PvP later. I'll probably get most of Mount Maelstrom done, and then switch over and come back and forth.
Okay.
I'm already at 37%. I did 2 maps yesterday. I know, ballin'.
Inspired by that, what, 275 gold that I made from my 3 characters, or 2 characters? doing map
Something like
completion.
that. So, how many map completed characters do you have at this point?
3.
3? Okay.
3.5.
I knew that it was 3 or 4, and you had 2 that you were stuck at like 95% because you hadn't done the cities yet. I was talking about it in my stream earlier.
Yeah, I did the cities, and that's what completed the other 2. I've got Jaden, Braum, and Mixologist, Laura.
Necro, Ranger, and Ellie. Oh,
And Mesmer.
But that's one that you're not done with, though, right? The Mesmer?
No, I'm done with all 3 of those.
Oh, but you named 4 characters. Jaden, Braum. Oh, no. I was thinking your Elementalist, not your Mesmer. So who are you going to work on next?
My Elementalist. It's the one that I've been working on.
What's the percentage?
No. 53%.
Oh, I got you beat.
Do you?
No.
What are you at?
80 something.
Power flow at 30%.
Hills, Queensdale, Gandari.
Hey, I got a Black
Field.
Lion key just sitting here.
Nice.
I got 2 or 3 of them yesterday. Just killing time.
I guess I'm gonna do Harathi Highlands.
Oh. So, something quite interesting popped up yesterday. I had
What's
somebody
up?
that was watching the stream that just popped up was, hey you, I'm watching you in the stream, and literally followed me around yesterday, helping me kill shit while I was doing map completion. It was so cool.
Sweet. It's always fun.
Look in guild chat real quick.
We'll find a wonderful food.
Oh, never mind. Somebody else already requested it.
Oh. I was switching maps when you said it.
Oh, it's all good.
I already knew it.
Okay.
So I got my Artificer up to level 500 yesterday.
That's crafting?
Yeah.
Oh, you're probably just about out of money now.
No, I've actually got 100 gold left.
Oh, I'm only at 45. Oh, tournament starts in 36 minutes.
Okay.
Cleaning out my inventory. I've only got 15 slot bags on this guy.
I'm trying to figure out what would be good for this character.
What do you mean?
What crafting? I have everything. I just...
So nothing. All
Right, but
right.
if this is going to be my PvP or PvE character, I want to be able to craft the things that they need, that she would need.
Hey, real quick to the viewers out there that are watching, I don't see any correct guesses in the stream as of yet. That being said, I'm going to up the pot. If you want to take a chance and make a guess, and if you're correct or you're relatively close to correct at all, like for example, it's not cake, but let's say my favorite cake was carrot cake, and we're talking about just desserts in general, and you said cake. I would accept cake as carrot cake. Again, it's not cake, but as an example, what's my favorite dessert? And I'm thinking carrot cake, and you said cake, and everybody else is saying puddings and pies, and the person that says cake is going to get it. That being said, whoever gets the closest, not only do you get to pick that first PvP match, whoever I play as, but I'm also going to send you 5 gold directly. I'll send you a whisper in Twitch. All you have to do is tell me your character name, and I'll send you 5 gold as well. So, a little bit extra incentive there. Alright. You know what you should do, Jason? You should just come to Mount Maelstrom.
Come to Mount Maelstrom?
Yeah, you should just do Mount Maelstrom instead.
I hate Mount Maelstrom. There's too many layers to it.
And I did the Harathi Hinterlands yesterday, where you're working. Wait. No, it's not done.
Ooh.
Wait, what did I work on yet? Oh, no. Yesterday was Lake Doric. Oh, my God, I hate that place so much. Lake Doric is so annoying. Everything just, like, killed me. So there's no way that...
So what character are you playing on?
My Guardian.
Hmm. No wonder why you're at 80-something%.
Yeah, I was cheating. Seem about coming and joining you.
Okay. I mean, I just started.
Oh, I'm at 13 to 15 waypoints. But I've only got 3 of the hearts done.
Well, I'm just about finished with my first heart.
Show off. I remember
But I'm
why
just
I
that
was
good.
trying to figure out why. I did it on my Revenant the other day. And I did it on my Ranger. My PvP Ranger.
Rangers are the easiest characters to do map completion on so far.
Wrong choice.
Oh,
I'm good.
today I get my next piece of Ascended gear for my Elementalist.
I'd crack a joke,
You wandered into the wrong.
but I don't want to.
I'm unstoppable. I'll return the favor. Aggression, cowardice.
I wasn't paying attention and I started to die.
So apparently you should start paying attention.
Yep, I started to. You know what you should do?
What?
You should co-stream.
I would if I had a good enough computer.
OBS doesn't really take up that much performance in the background. My computer doesn't even notice it at all.
Yeah, but you also have a better computer than mine. Mine's 10 to 15 years old.
Is it really that old?
Yeah. I've just upgraded the hard drives over and over and over again. Cassie has the new computer that we bought.
You must like pain.
It's only fair. I mean, she is better than you.
Yeah.
Live to fight another day.
Yeah, you can have it.
Cassie just told me I can't have it.
Can't have what? Her computer?
Yeah.
Oh, didn't even notice.
Hey, how's it going? Ever heard about this game called League of Legends?
Game called League of Legends. My streaming music ended on YouTube, so I had to go put it on.
Am I being
And the
mean
first
or
thing I hear is a
something?
commercial.
Suck it up, Buttercup. You'll get over it.
Tell Cassie I said hi.
Alex says hi.
Hi, Bubba.
She's being mean to me.
Can you blame her?
Do we need this?
Yeah, so I can shove it up your ass.
Oh.
Do we need this?
Yes. So we can write math problems on it and have the girls solve it.
I'm being serious.
So am I.
Where are we gonna fucking... You gotta find something to stick it to.
To mount it on?
No, it's a sticker. You peel it and you fucking stick it.
You don't just stick it, you fucking stick it.
Like the whiteboard was.
I like that.
So I have to fuck it and then stick it?
We don't need it, right?
I guess not.
I'm trying to get rid of some of this shit. Cause I'm tired of fucking looking at like this shit here.
Yes, let's throw away the Holy Bible.
I will.
Both of them.
Really?
All three of them.
You know, I don't know why, but it was just instilled in me as a child. You can get rid of books if you don't want them. You donate them. You don't burn them. You don't trash them. But the Bible, you're not allowed to get rid of the Bible. You have to keep the Bible forever. And I don't know why that's stuck in my head, but it is. You do not get rid of the Bible. I remember when I was growing up, we had a family friend that
I need a file cabinet.
opened up a random page in the Bible, tore out a section of it, and rolled a joint with it. I knew he was going to hell. Just knew it. He's lived a better and fuller life than I have, by most accounts. It's not fair. He's over here committing blasphemy and shit. I just need to find like one more thing to kill.
Daddy's being a sissy lala. Are you being a sissy lala too?
I just need to find more torches.
I'm about to have to start working on the story.
You're about to have to start doing the story.
Yeah.
Which story?
I'm just going to start at the top of the story page and work my way down.
Sounds like fun.
I need mastery points.
Yeah. I can't have any more Tyria mastery points, I don't think.
Fucking gliders. Trying to get a hit in on that guy before you killed him so it would count for me. And I got stuck in my fucking glider and couldn't get down.
That sucks.
Like, I really like mounts. I kind of think gliders are stupid.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people don't like that, but it's true.
I mean, I don't mind gliders. They help out every once in a while, but for the most part, I don't use mine.
No, there's really no point. You've got mounts.
I mean, there are points on the map where you can't use your glider, or you can't use your mount, but you can use your glider.
You know, it occurs to me, I really just don't like this build. I don't use that ability at all.
What?
Which ability?
Don't you start.
Sword of Justice.
Hmm.
Wait. I said Sword of Justice. I meant to say Bane Signet. It's a signet that increases power at all times, but when you use it, it knocks your foes down.
Okay.
Which isn't a bad thing. Like, it knocks people down. That's kind of cool, but...
Get a little bit more CC.
Well, in all honesty, in places like the Harathi hinterlands, things die so quick that it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's basically just a waste of a button. I came in like a wrecking ball.
Angry spirit be gone.
Are you not done with this one yet?
No, not yet.
If you come over here to the right, there's an entire building full of them that you can kill, plus torches and debris that you can just clear.
Okay. Give me a second. Let me finish killing this grave robber. Oh.
Yeah, right up in here. If you just follow this, there's torches and there's ghosts all the way, the whole direction. Alright. Nobody has even made a guess. I don't know if they're not wanting to, they don't care, or if they just don't type. Maybe I'm just not able to see it. Let me take a look. I'm gonna look at my stream real quick. No, nobody has made any guesses as of yet, which is fine.
What was the question again?
What is my favorite food?
Oh.
How much ass have you been sucking?
Did she just ask how much ass you've been sucking?
No, she just asked how much ass you've been sucking.
No, you. Not Alex. Jason.
Uh-oh. There's a lot of things in this world that you can get away with, especially in the heat of the moment. But sucking ass is just dirty.
I agree. It is just dirty.
Would you slurp milk out of a woman's ass?
No.
Oh, in that case, me either.
He asked if I would slurp milk out of a woman's ass.
Hey, there are milk enema fetishes out there.
See? You sucking ass.
No worry, I'm not one of them. I just know that they exist. I'm up to 45 gold finally.
Nice.
Your daddy's a dirty ass.
I never do any of those things.
Do any what things?
Oh, I hated this fucking... Some of the items that you pick up, for example, that encoded orders, you double click on it and it shows you a waypoint that you go to, and basically it's like a scavenger hunt. For
Treasure
a
find,
piece
yeah.
of treasure, yeah.
This is the only proper course.
Let's see what kind of gear I have on. Ascended is above exotic, right?
Yes.
Okay, you got me beat, because I'm wearing the Nightmare Court. Take a look at my outfits. What outfits do I have?
I've got the winged outfit on. Or the winged armor on, I should say.
What? Do I not have them on anymore? I don't. So let's see here. So I gotta try this real quick. I've got white wings on, but I've got black wings as my glider. That's funny. I just don't have the black wing backpack.
You didn't get it?
I have it. I just don't have it on my character.
Why don't you just right click it and add to
Hey,
wardrobe?
this is between me and my character. Alright, you stay out of this. I'm curious if I have access. I do have Pikachu. Charmander. No, that's Charizard. I don't know why I called it Charmander. Ah, Scizor!
And you slide mine that way, so I can get these tables the right way. Because them leaning is pushing my shelf out. And I don't want to hear any lip. Either of you.
And no, those aren't the answers. Pikachu, Charizard, and Scizor are not my favorite foods. One of the other streamers I watched told me about this really cool program. Well, it's not really a program. It's an add-on that gives you a whole bunch more emoticons.
Mm-hmm.
Goodbye.
That's a merchant. There's the bank. It's been so long since I've been in Mistlock. See, it says that the skin is already unlocked, but it's a physical item that I have to equip. Because I thought the same way you did, just add it to it, but... There we go. Or return to my previous map.
You're returning to your previous map?
Yeah, I went to Mistlock Sanctuary.
Ah.
I'm back on the Harathi hinterlands. Drive back to Centaurs, protect incoming supply ships, defend against raiding bandits, help feed the animals, and deliver food to the Seraph Captain. God, I hate this one so much.
Why? It's really, really easy.
What's easy about it?
You come to where I am and you blow up fucking centaurs, and you get your heart completed really, really quickly.
I couldn't find centaurs last time I did this one.
Then obviously you weren't looking at the right places.
Back me up. We're supposed to be cool. Why did I talk to him right after you? So I try to put on just random music that is acceptable.
Yeah.
And isn't copyrighted or anything like that. But man, sometimes I just want to hear something that's familiar, you know?
Yeah.
See, this is what I was talking about. There's nothing over here.
Yeah, because I blew them all up. And this is why you go back, you feed chickens, and then they respawn.
Weakness makes me sick.
I always have trouble feeding the chickens.
Why?
Like, it just never works.
You grab chicken feed and then you hit F when you're near a chicken.
I give it a try. What do you do with the water, huh? Huh?
I don't know.
Exactly.
And then you can come over here to the bull feed pile and feed the bulls.
I'm looking for chickens.
You can only feed one chicken per chicken feed bag.
So stupid.
Weakness makes me sick.
There you go. I hit this guy if you want to come get a swing on.
My heart's complete.
Oh. I'm at about 60%.
Okay. I'm grabbing the veteran and the other guy that's in this hallway. Now it's probably about 70%.
Closer to 80, 85. I'm gonna go feed the chickens.
Okay. I'm gonna give me some wood.
Posted message. Tear down in anger.
You're entering an area where mounts are not allowed.
You need this?
What?
How many months?
No.
Bless you, my child, for you have sinned.
Alex said, "Bless you, my child, for you have sinned."
I probably.
I'll return the favor.
Ooh, water balloons.
No, I'm throwing them away.
No. Do not throw them away. Because I can throw them at the kids while they're walking home.
I'm sorry you would.
It's not like it's cold outside.
Barney,
Edwards?
knock it off. Before I knock you out.
Whatever.
Such might.
You, sir, are getting on my nerves.
Play Guild Wars. That always calms me down.
Play Guild Wars, that always calms Alex down. She said you suck for playing Guild Wars.
I did not say that, sir.
It's funny because I can hear her as well as I can hear you.
You just better hush your mouth.
She's gonna cut your dick off. She's gonna Lorena Bob at your ass in your sleep.
No, she won't.
My wife won't. That's half the reason she married me.
Stop buying fucking carts.
What? We bought the other ones because we were going to
No,
Alex's.
that's not what I'm talking about. And you know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about.
No, I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about.
Whatever. That's on like the third or fourth double deck fucking bills of cards we have. Yeah, fucking no idea.
Oh snap. Harpies.
I'm killing raptors.
It's not hard, it's a Ford product.
Yeah.
No. Armor. Maybe for a warming gift?
No.
Ah.
Feathers, eggs!
Let's see. No.
I did those ones
Why?
because we don't need them.
Right, but I want them.
Too bad.
And we already have them,
Do we
so
need these?
no.
Is she decluttering the house?
No, they're just taking up a waste of space in my house. Just like all these fucking reading pins I'm about ready to fucking chunk in the trash.
Not the red ones.
It's a sanding block. No. Yeah. He died. Mounts are not allowed in this area.
Really gonna move all these fucking clipboards?
It's my destiny.
I don't know.
If this one gets wet, it's ruined.
So do I.
Did you get your daily login yesterday?
Yes. You already killed all the harpies? Or completed that heart?
Yeah. I also did both of the meta events that were going on right there. I thought you'd already completed it because you weren't around.
No, I went to the other side and was killing raptors to complete it, but apparently that wasn't a very good idea. I'm about 85% now.
They had an event that popped up that had the harpies spawning like crazy.
Ah.
I know it's not this way, but I'm still going this way. Just because.
There we go. And I'm going over to the skill point.
To remember how to get this vista.
You sure, Springer?
Can't. It's too high. I am at 61%.
I'm at 54%.
Okay. Well, nobody has made any guesses. It's time to go ahead and just state it. But I'm curious. Does Moose Shacklebolt remember what my favorite food is?
Well, I mean, it all depends. I mean, I know that you really like buffalo wings.
Buffalo wings are good. Nope. It's not it.
I don't honestly remember.
For shame. Oh, you know what? How dare I just noticed that I've got the wrong name. The correct answer is Chili Mac. I would have accepted just about any form of pasta.
I remembered it now that you said it.
Centaurs inbound. Man your positions.
Here we go, guys. Let me update that real quick. Hadn't realized that I still had Mount Maelstrom listed as where I was working. So I found a trick to be able to view my chat with only one monitor. I pull up the dashboard app on my iPad and I set it right below the monitor. Gets the job done.
Yeah. Oh, that heart's done.
So you know those giant tree-like creatures that are the guardians of areas that don't actually guard anything?
Yeah.
I always feel bad when I kill those guys.
Why?
Because it'd be like killing a dog. Like, they didn't do anything to you. You just accidentally kicked it, so it bit you, and now you have to put it down.
True.
It just makes me feel dead on the inside. Search for weapons in the debris, destroy supply stockpiles, fight centaurs. Oh. Fight centaurs is part of this one as well. In that case...
There's a lot of fight centaurs in Harati Highlands.
I'll be ready for you. I promise a painful end. Feeling vulnerable? Stand your ground.
I died. Let's see, it's 3, 6, 9, 10. I got jumped by 10 centaurs and a rock dog.
Huh. Should have been able to take him. I mean, you are a guardian after all.
There's only so much stun control you can have.
It's true.
Such might.
I'm already debating on what character I should play next.
Engineer.
YNG.
Because the Holosmith just has so much that he can do. Sorry, I'm in the middle of a fight.
That's alright.
Yeah, there's so much that they can do. Find a fire starter. Let me grab the torch.
PvP chewed.
Back
I
me
have
up,
tons
it's
of
supposed to
them.
be cool. I was gonna talk to him right after you. Damn it, that's it. I'm gonna listen to that song now.
Which song is it?
My band.
Ah,
Oh, this is gonna suck. I'm about to die.
again?
Yeah. I did something stupid.
Never give up.
Well, don't do that and you won't die.
Refreshing. Ha! Extra damage.
Yeah, I'm dead. That's fine. I need that for a quick Jaden Moth frag. Nope. Now, where'd you end up going?
So it's the card.
Oh, you're just north of me.
All into that.
That's cool. You don't want to come down there by where I'm at anyways.
I know it's all the cards that.
There's an elite or a champion, whatever you call the ones that have the golden name with the swords.
Oh, champions.
Yeah. I was getting away from the heart that I just completed, and I jumped away, and I landed right on top of him. I was like, yeah! Oh, shit. Like, yeah, I got away. No, I really didn't. It's like when you were in school, and you were being picked on, and you're like, don't make me go and get my big brother, because I've got a big brother. And that person was like, I got a big brother that's older than your big brother. And then you're like, no, but I got one that's older than him. I got one that's in like the 20th grade. It's one of those situations. I kicked all the miniature centaurs' asses, and they went and got the big brother. And he wasn't a figment of his imagination. He whooped my ass. I can't be the only person that had those conversations growing up. I'm gonna get my big brother to kick your butt. Well, fine, bring it on. I got a big brother too. Yeah, my big brother's older than yours. Everybody knows goddamn good and well that my brother's 16 months older than I am, and he ain't much bigger than I am. Actually, at this point, I think I'm bigger than Tony is. I'd kick his ass. Being a big guy has its perks. Oh. Gandalf the White is getting a little gray.
Oh, I cleaned mine the other day, and it's just like a night and day difference on how smooth it actually hit.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't want to free that slave. I wanted the iron ore right beside it. Fucking douchebags. Always thinking that, you know, I want to free them and stuff.
You didn't know anybody.
It's kind of like whenever you're playing Diablo and you're running through that one area and all the slaves are like, "Come free me," and you're like, your guy's like, "Yes, I will," and you just run past.
You're like, yeah, whatever. Shouldn't answer for me. I have trouble on this one though, because the slaves in this one don't sit there and call out at you. Excuse me. So I actually feel bad for these slaves sometimes. I've caught myself freeing all of the slaves even though the heart's complete. Just because, like, no! I'm not going to leave them behind.
Weakness makes me sick.
I always thought slavery was pretty fucked up. And I am aware that it's kind of a general practice that most people think that slavery was fucked up. But I've always been a fan of the things that you can do that nobody else can do. For example, you can control your thoughts, you can control the way you think, how you think, the dirtiness of your thoughts, all of that stuff. There's no way for anybody else to make you think differently. Well, it's the same thing for physical activity. I can sit on my butt or I can go to the gym and work out. But nobody can physically make me do anything that I don't want to do because typically I'm just a lot bigger than most people. And you're going to have a hard time getting me to do something that I don't want to do.
Right.
I forgot where I was going with that. Started fighting, and the weed kicked in.
Such a potent combination.
I heard that, dude.
Who heard what?
I think she's telling Zeus that she heard his fart.
I did. Did you hear it? I'll see where you didn't. That bitch was loud.
See, I don't mind the ones with the gold around their names, but the champions, they always whoop my ass.
They always whoop my ass too.
Like, if I get one other person, I'm good. But if I'm running solo, I'm about to get my ass whooped every fucking time, and I know it.
Yep. It's the same way with me. I think it's designed that way.
Don't shoot at me.
I'm at 55%.
I emptied both those out. That one just must be dumped out in the trash. So now we have
A little bit more room in our closet.
Oh, that reminds me. I don't think I told you.
some wires, cord, and then we have Nicholas's. So what if we put Nicholas's toys back? Is that one?
Mm-hmm. I don't think so.
We could try and see if that will fit in our bed. And if so, then we could put some of that shit in our bed inside of it and put it inside. And then we would just have that one side and then put these empty, or put the two that has stuff in it over where that line. And then we have a space for our shoes.
The crew is headed to Overwatch.
Sure.
You'll need help.
We'll threaten a little bit.
Strength in numbers.
That's not where I parked my car. What percentage are you at for map completion?
Oh, give me 1 second.
Alright.
69.
Damn. 14% above me. Granted, didn't you have waypoints and stuff before you got in here, though?
I did. I also just did these, so I remember fairly well.
Where to go, what to do.
Yeah. There were a couple though that pissed me off something fierce. That fucking chicken feed one. So you were like, no, it's not that hard, and I just fucking hated it.
Why don't you follow my lead?
%70. Yeah, I like to do a little bit of map completion, and then I switch over to PvP for a couple of matches, and then I jump off for an hour or two.
What kind of computer or printer is that?
It's the NX330. It requires the 126.
No, it's not a work phone, right?
No,
What kind
it's
of...
the NX. NX?
X gonna give it to you.
Fuck getting it on your own. X gonna deliver it to you. I don't know.
That won't let me mount. Oh. Typically, it helps when you press the right button.
Such might.
I'm doing the lost supplies one.
I don't know what the lost supplies one is.
The one that's underwater where you have to go and collect lost supplies and then deliver them to the heart person.
Tedious. Especially since you've got all the fucking sharks and shit floating around you. And the crate.
Yeah. Well, no, it's just river drakes.
I did one yesterday that had crate everywhere. But apparently if you kill 10 crate a day, you get an achievement point.
Yes, blood in the water.
Okay, what was it?
It's a NX 330.
NX as a letter
Nancy X-Ray 330.
What's an NX 330?
It's an Epson NX 330
Printer.
printer.
Stop.
Yes.
You guys getting a new printer or?
No, we have the printer. We're looking at getting ink for it. Since Cassie goes through an absorbent amount of ink.
So does Stephanie.
See, something else that you have in common with Stephanie. You both go through an absorbent amount of ink.
Drives me insane.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's $40.49
We buy ink like 3 or 4 times a year.
for all 4 colors. Okay.
Dude, we buy ink like 2 or 3 times a month.
We haven't bought ink in a while. Zip your lips.
Liar. You always just gotta one-up me, right? Like Blake's ASVAB score was 1 point higher than mine. I was so mad.
Yeah, I'm thinking about taking the ACTs. Studying for and taking the ACTs. Which actually, Lauren got a 24 on her ACT.
I've never had anything to do with the ACT. I don't know if that's good or bad.
ACTs are scored from 1 to 39. The average is a 20.
Refreshing.
I don't hear you complain about her as much as I expected.
As much as you thought I was going to?
Yeah.
It hasn't been as bad as I thought it was going to be. To be perfectly honest, I think it was just the stress of her being over at her dad's house that made her act out. I mean, she's been honestly awesome. Granted, she knows that she gets her disability check and she's like, well, can I get this? Can I get that? that type of thing. But other than that, she knows that, well, we told her that bills come first, and that's before anything else. Bills, food, and then we get extra stuff. And she's like, I'm okay with that. I mean, I don't see any
Bills,
problem with it.
food, savings. If there's one thing that I wish I would have done differently in my life, it would be savings.
Yes. I wish I would have done that as well. Savings. Actually having a nest egg instead of blowing money. Yeah. But I know that, well, what we're doing with her disability check is we're using half of it for bills, a quarter of it for a savings account to get her a car and to get her license, and then she can do whatever she wants with the other quarter. And it's going to be like that even after we get her a car, because she's going to have to pay for insurance and that sort of thing. And,
Right.
but we're going to help her with actually saving and not doing the things that we do, and just using all of our money. So that way she'll have a nest egg whenever she needs it. Which I was showing Cassie some houses up in Oklahoma City today or last night or sometime. And I think our plan is to stay down here for a little bit, build up a nest egg that we can use for a down payment. That'll probably be a little bit before we can actually get up there. But
Well, I didn't expect you to move like next week or anything, as cool as that would be.
yeah, we were actually thinking about moving next year, but we don't want to rent anymore. We want to own our house that we move into. Granted, all the maintenance and everything else is going to be up to us instead of a landlord, but it shouldn't be too hard.
It's worth it. And if you get one here in Oklahoma City, keep in mind that plumbing work, I've got a really good plumber.
Right, and what we were looking at was the ad said an investor special, essentially. It's a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath,
Can I help you?
on an acre and a half, I think, for like $100,000. So we expect
Mom says we were the lucky ones.
we expect some things to be not quite right, I guess, or need to be replaced or fixed,
Repairs.
or right. So we might use your contacts to see if we can get things done.
Definitely. Might I make a suggestion?
What?
This sounds like one of those things that should be fairly simple, but it's something people overlook. Have your house inspected.
Oh yes.
We said we were going to. Oh yeah. We're definitely gonna get our house inspected. We're not gonna. And then we forgot. We didn't think about it. We got excited. We got rushed, and we never hired an inspector. I doubt they would have really played too much with the amount of money that I'd have fought with them for. But the wiring in this house needs to be replaced, and that's like $7 to $10 grand.
Right. Well, there's going to be two things that we do before we even put in an offer on a house. One is get it inspected, and the second is get it appraised. Because I don't want to buy something that we're going to spend the next possibly
No, sir.
30 years paying on that is well over what we should have paid on it.
Oh, you mean a vehicle?
Yeah.
But for 30 years.
Yeah. And I would rather not do that. It seems kind of
See, the part of the reason we jumped on the house that we're in now is one, because we got it through family. We knew that it wasn't going to be, we weren't getting bent over, which
Right.
is part of the reason why I think we didn't go the route of an appraiser and all that stuff. We just went with, you know, their word, is because it was through family. Secondly, I'm not sure if I want to say this on stream or not, but I'll say it regardless. My mortgage, my monthly mortgage for this house is like $350.
is extremely cheap. Right.
We got extremely lucky. That, and we got the house for 65. I want to say it's a 30-year, which is why it's so cheap. But 65,000, man, that sounds like you live in a shithole or a shed in somebody else's backyard, right? That's not the case. This house, last time it was appraised by our insurance company for full replace value due to the upgrades and the things that we've changed, the plumbing, the kitchen, the countertops, the cabinets, the tile being not linoleum or ceramic, but going with porcelain tile, stain-resistant carpets, new doors, new walls, new roof, new siding on the house. Not actually, I guess I shouldn't say those things yet. The roof and the siding that we just had replaced aren't on the appraisal at 189, but from 65 to 189, and that's pre-roof and pre the soffit and siding all getting replaced. So,
See, and that's awesome.
but that's
there's
replacement value. That's different than standard appraisal value on the house. But
right. Well, I was actually looking at houses roughly around your area, and the general value of houses in that specific area is roughly in between $150,000 to $200,000, from what I saw asking price. Now, asking price and actual sell price is completely different.
right, the problem is, well, I'm not in a bad neighborhood. This side of town is starting to become older. This house was built in '61, to be specific. It is considered an older house, and I've got no quarrels with that. Still think I got a great deal on it. The problem is nobody wants to pay that much for a house that's that old in a neighborhood that's getting old. They want
Right.
something newer in a newer neighborhood that's a little bit more fancy. If you're going to pay $150,000 to $200,000 for a house,
You want something that's going to last.
I do. I want something that's new and it's mine. Like when I bought my car, when I paid $42,000 for a vehicle, I don't want to pay that for a used vehicle. No. I want to own that. That should be mine outright, and it should be brand new. And it was.
Yeah.
I miss my car. I really do.
Yeah, I miss my BMW.
You mean my
That's
BMW?
Pes's faces.
Not
No, my BMW.
Yeah, whatever.
Your will be broken.
I've honestly thought about getting another one, but I don't know. I don't want to pay that much. And now having a family, it changes the priorities a little bit. You're a shithead.
You're a shit.
So I want to go with something that I can actually carry.
Hey.
Cassie and the kids in.
My sports car was a 4-door. It's doable.
Right. I'm not saying it's not doable. I'm saying that I would rather not put everybody in a coupe.
Let's not put everybody in a coupe. And
Well,
let's
that's
not break
what
the
we're
family's
doing
bank on one person's vehicle.
Yeah. And to be honest, the kids are probably going to be living with us for quite a while. As Cassie's mumbling forever.
Well,
Weakness makes me sick.
things happen. And you have to make do with the best of your situation. Nobody expects to be given twins, let alone twins that have disabilities.
Right. And I mean, I'm perfectly okay with it.
Back me up!
Stephanie's sisters are in the same boat, and her parents are aware that they're going to be basically caretakers for the rest of their adult lives. And then the really cool thing happens. See, in a normal family, there's the switch where you go from being the caretaker to the person that needs a caretaker when you get to a certain age. The kids take over taking care of the parents. That's never going to happen.
See, that's going to happen with Lauren.
It's going to happen with Lauren, and in all honesty,
The
Jaslyn
switch.
and Jasmine could also probably do it, but you have to realize Stephanie's sisters are severely autistic.
Yeah.
One of them has, like I said, those micro seizures on a daily basis. It stops breathing. That's scary as hell.
Yeah.
Oh, my character just died.
Why did your character just die?
I jumped off a cliff.
And you didn't use your glider at the last moment?
He didn't die. My mount died.
Oh, okay. That makes a lot more sense.
No,
Kind of why I like using the Springer. Because I've got the second mastery in the Springer. And with the second mastery, it drastically reduces the fall damage.
I don't know what masteries I have.
So we need to get you through the POF story, and then we need to get both of us through the HOT story.
I just want to get to 100% on one character.
I get that. I just want to get 100% on all of my characters.
That seems like a lot of effort.
It is, but with this character, it should be halfway.
See, I read the Raptor more than anything.
Soldier, any news from the city?
Yeah, I think I would too if I didn't have the really big jump on the Springer.
You will soon meet your
Because that just makes it everything just so much easier to climb.
Yeah, I'm at 2 of 4 on the Springer mount. I'm 3 of 4 on the Raptor, 2 of 4, and 0 of 4. 0 of 4, 0 of 3.
I am 4 of 4 on the Raptor, 3 of 4 on the Springer, and then 1 of 4 on the Jackal.
Nothing on the Skimmer?
I think I'm 1 of 4 on the Skimmer. I'm not sure. Let me check. Mastery, POF. 3 of 4. Nothing on the Skimmer. 1 of 4 on the Jackal. Completed the Raptor. Springer 3 of 4. And Jackal 1 of 4.
Hey,
leave none alive.
knock that shit off. Dad just brought you in.
Destroy them.
Zeus, Dad just brought you in. What'd I say? You've been wanting.
Nope, not Buffalo Wings is the last thing I typed in chat. Hey, I got a new follower today.
Sweet.
Thank you so much for leaving him alone.
I hear him being sassy.
Yeah. Holy fucking batshit crazy. Are you still on Harathi Highlands?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. What all do you have left?
2 hero points, 1 Vista, 1 waypoint, 1 POI.
I've got 1 hard, 1 waypoint, 3 POIs, 2 skill points, and 1 Vista. So did I tell you what we planned on doing with the house in Oklahoma City whenever we do actually eventually move up there?
4 bedrooms, 2.5 bath?
No, with Lauren. Sorry.
No.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get one of those pre-built, kind of like a shed, but it's like an apartment as well. And stick that in our backyard so that way she can be self-sufficient, or we can kind of watch her while she's being self-sufficient, and then eventually be able to just be like, you know what, you need to go ahead and be on your own because it's time. You're self-sufficient enough so you can be on your own. And then after we see that, then we're going to make that little apartment.
You should come get a few hits in on this thing.
I'm fixing to.
Never mind, I think it's gonna be dead. Yeah, I only got silver.
Okay.
Sweet, sweet treasure.
Hey, 4 of 7 items collected.
Nice.
Anything to report?
Looks like they're doing a world boss train or something like that. You know, boringness.
Yeah.
But we're doing map completion. We're so much better than them.
I'll have my revenge.
I'm doing my last My last heart.
I need help over here.
Just skipping all of these bastards and going right to the hero point. Anybody that wants to come over here and get fucked.
I think that might have been my last hero point. Maybe not. I don't know.
See, I thought it was bugged.
I got mine.
It wouldn't let me click on it. I got credit for it. But now some jackass is running away and it's... Ugh. Oh well. I'm not gonna fight with it again.
I guess this is Cassie. It wasn't my house. Edward. Oh no.
There's the mastery point. There's a mastery point in here that I haven't gotten.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how to get to it though.
Yes. Alrighty.
You find a friend that's got it and you teleport to friend.
And you teleport to friend.
I already had it, so I didn't have to get it yesterday. For fucking Pete's sake.
What?
I'm just trying to fucking get somewhere where I can teleport, and every time I stop moving, something fucking shows up and it's starting to piss me off. Now I'm trying to fucking teleport for like 5 minutes. My dog is gonna shit in your floor.
Dude.
No, he's not.
You're getting on my nerves.
He's trained better than that. Alex is like, that dog's gonna shit in your floor.
I like the way this looks.
No, he's been wanting since he saw the husky.
Yeah.
Dude, she took him home. Shut up.
He just wants to go outside just to go outside.
I am at 89% still. Why? Just want to be 90%.
Hey, you know those Doritos of Hot Wheel cars? They're like $3.88. They're $1 right now. Anyways, I'm fixing to run to Walmart to see about getting some hooks.
Okay. Do you want to see about getting some curtain rods? Look and see. Well, we've got to measure the windows first.
Well, I have to take it above the, so it doesn't matter. And get the small one. Because I take it above it.
Even though we're technically not supposed to.
I don't give a fuck. I'm sick and tired of this little gangster looking shit.
Okay.
I'm not going nowhere yet. Oh, dude, you're getting on my nerves. Alright, shit, you aim to
What?
Nothing. Alright, let me know when you finish that map.
So how do I need to do?
I'm just about done.
I just completed it. I went back to Mount Maelstrom, but I'm thinking I'm going to play a match or two first.
Okay. I just completed the map.
Yeah.
Give me a second. You do it from the outside,
Like, you-
like where you're gonna. Oh.
so like, fucking- what? Fucking- So like the over 3 foot. And I just have a quick skills. I have to get the hooks. I know I want to attack because I have a black foot and a black belt. I need 2 of those. You need to measure this. No.
We'll just break it already. God. Alright, well I think I'm going to go ahead and switch over to PvP. So let's do this.
I'm getting my food here.
Sire original?
Yeah, he wants to PvP with me.
Okay.
Is that other spell near Walter? Okay, I'll be back.
Okay.
Told her, I said bye and be safe.
He says bye and be safe.
Bye, and I will.
Alright. I'm going to take
No,
a
that was
2-minute break before we start queuing up. I'm going to get another glass of coffee. I'm going to get some water, and I'm going to grab... Ooh, excuse me, a small snack. Got the hiccups all of a sudden, and a small snack.
You're breaking up real bad. Going robot and shit.
I got the hiccups.
Okay.
So I was hiccuping and trying not to cough while I was talking.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to take a 2-minute break, grab some water, some coffee, and a quick snack while he's loading in. Alright.
to me.
Alright. I'm verbally back. Let's go over here. That's close enough. You gonna join me for some PvP, or are you gonna continue with that map completion?
I'll join you for some PvP
Nice.
while I'm doing some map completion.
Hello.
It just occurred to me that you've been muted this whole time.
You mean you've been muted this whole time?
No, you've been muted this whole time.